Everybody, it's great to have all of you here today. Today I'm going to talk a bit about something I picked up at NAC. It was a session given by Andrew Matthew. Happiness. Alright. But actually, I thought of this topic because midweek I heard a bad story regarding the suicide case in Bangsa. So I just thought, what could lead a young person to commit suicide? I mean, the most obvious answer that I got was depression. Everybody says it's depression. So, is there a way we can curb down depression apart from feeling a sense of joy? Not really. So I decided to talk about joy today. So my topic for today is joy. Some people prefer to call it happiness. There is a bit of difference, but for today's presentation, we'll consider it to be the same. Joy and happiness. Can anybody tell me what they understand by joy?
Joy is for long term.
It's a feeling, a very great feeling.
Okay. Would you want to be joyous every time?
Yes.
Why? You see, I sounded a bit ridiculous asking you that question because it's something that everybody should aim towards. Then why is it that we don't feel joyous? Why?
Because of the challenges that we all choose to pass.
Challenges. Okay. But we are aware that the world will always throw challenges at us. But why is it that we still make it head us when our ultimate goal is to have joy? The problem here is, whether we like it or not, challenges will come our way. Okay? So, what we can do as human beings is probably to find out better ways of maintaining our joy. So I picked up a few points from Matthew's presentation, and so I will share with you on those points. The first thing that Matthew shared about how to ensure that you maintain your state of joy or happiness is one, be able to count the good things in your life. Okay. Every day, make sure at least you remember the good things in your life. And the way he talks about it, he says that you don't just remember and feel sad about it, but you remember and be grateful that you actually achieved that. So the first thing, count your blessings each day. Has anybody been sad this week? Can you share, if you don't mind, share what made you sad? Unhappy.
The news?
We are just going to use that as a way to deal with a pure problem. Okay? Let's say, just give one problem that we had during the week that made us unhappy. An event that happened that made us unhappy.
My tooth.
Okay, mammals too. Pain, right? Alright. So, your tooth got pearl. This is going to be a hard one. I don't know how you're going to generate joy out of this. But then again, assuming we all have toothache, and we want to take our first point, we should count our blessings. Okay? what are some of the blessings we can count to ensure that we minimize the feeling of your pain, so that you continue to be joyous, although you cannot makan, or mama can already know makan, but you don't feel it as painful as it is. What are some of the things you can remember individually? Let's say you have toothache.
I still have 30 teeth. Yes.
Okay. So you only subtracted one out of it, right?
2. Almost subtracted 2.
Okay. So you still have
30.
30 left.
No, 39 actually.
Oh.
39.
39. Any more?
Find that he's still alive.
Okay.
One is it still have to activate. So it's not activated, so should it be?
Still what?
One is still left,
One is still left.
but it's not giving me trouble.
It's not giving you trouble.
So I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'll give you 21.
Alright. So out of the 4 lizard growth, what always saying, one of them is not giving you problem.
One is not giving you problem.
That's a good point.
Yes. Do you know the thing here? You all watch the World Cup, right? The people who won 3rd place and the people who won 2nd place, which ones were more happier?
First.
First, obviously, they took the cup. The third was happier. Why?
Because the second is so close to getting the World Cup, but they didn't get it. But they were so close. Yeah.
And what did they fail to do?
Count their blessings.
They fail to count what they feel that they fail to count that they are even better than these guys. And at that very moment, they felt more miserable than these 3rd people. So the most important thing is when you are hit by challenges, which will obviously come, nobody can stop it. You have to remind yourself, what could it have been worse? That's another way of counting your blessings. Could it have been worse? And what are the things that I've gone through? And when you are counting them, be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself this way. For example, mine too. Okay, mine too. Well, I would be proud that even with 39 tooth, imagine it was here. Actually, when I was growing up, sidetrack a bit. These two couldn't grow. So in school, they were doing this to me. And I remember it hurt me so bad that I didn't want to go to school. And I had some bit of surgery and started growing it. Because if you look at this, it's not really uniform. This one is like a rodent, you know. But then again, if I had been smarter back then, I would have probably flexed with it, you know. You see my teeth, you know, that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is getting to count your blessings and enjoy your blessings whilst the challenges come your way. Alright? Then, in doing that, they have there's this, he shared something like keeping an album of the good things that come your way. I realized being there, a lot of people take pictures. Every event they want to take pictures. But I doubt if you actually go back to enjoy those moments with the pictures. It's a very good practice. You go back, look at those pictures, relive those moments, and you would be able to keep your spirit high. Oh, this food was so good, you know. Like we went all the way to Clan. After all the traffic, we enjoyed the meal, so you should be able to relive it. But the one caution I want to raise is when you go back to look at your past and the good things you know, make sure you don't feel regretful that why after going through all this, why are things like this? Because if you are not careful and you compare, you feel even more miserable. So you should go through some of your past experience, the good ones, but go through it by enjoying and reliving the moment again and again. So you should keep all your pictures, the pictures that you keep, occasionally go through the pictures and we live the moment. All right. What do you see?
A donut.
You see a donut. Okay. How do you spell donut again?
NUT.
Is it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, donut.
Donut. Okay. And
Life boy.
what do you see?
Life boy.
Life what?
Life boy.
Life what?
The life
The swimming
boy.
The floating thing
The
that
floating, yeah.
throw to people.
Oh,
life
ring.
Boy.
Boy.
I don't know how to spell.
B-U-O-Y.
Oh.
B-U-O-Y.
U-O-Y. Yeah.
Oh, buoyance. Okay. Okay. What do you see?
I see a big head in this one.
Alright. Alright. You see, different people will see it from different angles. Some people will even see it as two holes. Some people see it as donut. The most happiest one is actually the donut. Why make you know, she sees it. Some also will see it as two holes. Just like when you see a bottle filled with water, some people will say half full, others will say half empty. It depends on how the amount of joy you have. And you realize that when you even work with people who are always happy, you're able to channel that sort of energy to you. People who are not happy or who don't feel joyous, it's very draining. You feel you are with them and the task is not even a huge task, but because the people are so unhappy, you feel all drained out, you want to just let go. So, if you don't enjoy working with someone who is not happy or joyous, I think you also owe your colleagues and everyone else the right to make them happy through your joy. Alright? I think this is all I can say, I can share now. If anybody wants to add something to it, the floor is open.
So there's only one tips to be happy. How your blessing?
And a blessing.
I thought there were 4.
There are a lot.
Yeah, there are a lot. If you want to know more, please go.
Where's the book? I need to run to the book.
Okay. Then,
But you actually plan to keep it for your next.
economics.
No,
you don't eat
no,
everything
no,
now.
no.
Save some for the Alright. Okay. There are others. That is, when you count your blessings, the next thing is to be great, to have a sense of gratitude. Okay. It's also tied to counting your blessings. Then exercise. No pain, no gain. Alright. Then you should be able to show sense of kindness to others. You show a sense of kindness to others. There's this inherent joy you get. I cannot explain until you try. And I think most of you have been kind in one way or the other. So I presume you've got that feeling of fulfillment through that sort of joy. And the last one, which is probably not the least, is compliment. Compliment. Giving compliments to others. Okay? You don't know what others are going through. So try to be soft with your words. And when they are doing good, don't shortchange them. Give them the compliment they deserve. Alright? Oh, today you're looking good. Listen, I like the way you dressed today. I like your smile. You know?
I know, right?
And when you give compliment, please, if when someone gives you compliment, please don't say, I know, right? Alright. Okay, so So these are a few tips I have. If anyone wants to share anything, can add. Okay.
You forgot your website.
www. Chitchat is about to give you website. Alright. Thank you all for coming.